Hello, my name is Manuel Banuelos, but I also go by Manny. I am 21 years old and I am from Glendale, Arizona. I am also currently enrolled in as a student at Grand Canyon University. Starting off with some of my hobbies, I enjoy watching old school gangster movies. Some of these movies include Goodfellas, Godfather, and Casino, and basically any other gangster movie that was based on a true story. Moving on, I also enjoy listening to different genres of music. However, I do not listen to country music. I can listen to just about anything except for country music. For social activities, I am a co host for the podcast group called The Rec Room. This podcast was created by me and my friends earlier this year, and it was just something that just was created at a random. So far, the podcast has been coming along, and we definitely have high hopes for where it could take us into the future. To add on to social activities, I like to attend the weekly car and truck meets known as Sunday Fun Day. Basically, what happens at these meets is that it starts off as a chill meet where everybody gets together and gets to show off their rides, and eventually, when it becomes a full house, that's when the real fun begins. Now, I've gained plenty of life experiences through the school culture and street culture of my community. According to the Human Communications textbook by GCU, it defines culture as learned, shaped patterns of perception and behavior held by a group of people. I gained more life experiences from the street culture because I was a person who was constantly separating and assimilating himself on both sides of the fence. The same textbook by GCU defines separation as avoiding the dominant group and assimilation as trying to fit in with the dominant group. Now, I like to change gears, and I want to change the gears to identify my personal responsibility, skills, and strengths, which would also include my relationships with people I have known throughout my lifetime. Based on what I have learned in the street culture and the school culture, I believe I have the responsibility of becoming a leader in my community by being able to integrate what I have learned from both cultures and create something that could positively impact the people in my community mentally, physically, and spiritually. My ability to communicate with others would depend on who I am surrounded with. If I'm surrounded by my group of friends in my podcast group, I know that I can talk to them openly, I can crack jokes and have open conversations without facing any judgment. However, if I was with a group of friends, whether it be at a car meet or in my neighborhood, I would definitely add lingo or slang into our conversations. Overall, my ability to communicate influences my self-concept, which is defined as how individuals think and feel about themselves by the GCU Human Communications textbook. My self-concept is influenced on my ability to communicate because I feel as if I have the skill to blend in any environment and be able to speak with other individuals. This can be done by learning certain phrases, hand gestures, and overall the tone in their voice. Finally, the relationships with the other people that I've known. The relationships that I have with people also influence my self-concept by thinking more of the future and by being able to better my future as I continue moving forward. Most of the relationships I have with people are people who are a lot older than me, where I have gained plenty of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. At times, I also feel like, I am the one that continues to carry the torch for them where they had left off because they weren't able to accomplish many things throughout their life. I thank you, and I hope you enjoy.